Let me ask you a question. Are you still trying to get back the success you once experienced? You know you've been successful and you're probably still successful, but somehow your bank account just doesn't show the same picture. I know I've been there before. My company had been growing constantly. I could service my debts, I could pay my team well and consistently, but somehow I fell short. I ended up stuck in my business, working for my business as opposed to my business working for me. I got to tell you, I remember my debt was piling up, cash flow issues. Well, let's put it this way: cash wasn't flowing. It was truly overwhelming, and you probably know what I mean if you're listening to this video. I remember the fear as payroll and other dates approaching, the self-invalidating question always coming to me saying, "What's wrong with me? Why can't I win at this game anymore?" Balancing business success and personal life seemed absolutely impossible and all time consuming. Consumed my life, and as much as I tried find solutions, whether it's books, coaches, consultants, online courses, you name it, it only deepened my despair. I remember even my childhood struggles at school. Well, the same things occurred. Finding solutions only meant more complexity. This moved into my adulthood and further into my life, and frankly, again, created despair, created overly complex ways of trying to find solutions. As a result, I felt overwhelmed by this complexity, and as a result, it created debt, created more problems in terms of trying to grow my business and get out of this trap. The breakthrough, however, which I would never have thought at the time, came through when I realized that I needed to embrace simplicity. This absolutely turned my life around. It turned my business around. So by focusing on straightforward solutions, I achieved that sustainability in profitability and the growth in my business. And most importantly, I regained that control, which all of us want, all of us desire, all of us crave. And I wholeheartedly believe that this transformative shift can happen for you as well. It's happened to many other folks that I've worked with as well. My name is Bruce, and it's a privilege to be talking with you today. But I want to say, while I'm often out working with clients to bring back simplicity to their lives, their businesses, bring back that profitability into their businesses and personal lives, I'm looking forward to sharing this invaluable insight with you today. Many business owners unfortunately find profitability, and I say unfortunately, I was there too, but they find the pursuits of profitability elusive. And when they try to achieve it, it's unfortunately achieved through sacrifice in both physical and psychological to themselves. This happens because we have this natural tendency to complicate things, see it as layers of complexity, as opposed to embracing simplicity. And I want to share 3 important tips with you today that I think can change everything for you. So let's talk about you. If you are overwhelmed by cash flow issues, maybe you're stuck at that revenue ceiling, maybe you did grow, take your business to the next level, and you're not seeing the profitability you once saw. As a result, you're trying to solve this. You're trying to get back in the game. But as a result, it's taking away, it's consuming you and your personal life. Maybe not enough time with your kids at their little league games, or date night with your spouse. Seemed like you had done that years ago. It's over consuming, and you're unable to sit back and watch your legacy grow, only for it to be this constant nag and intervention every single time. But what if I told you that there was a way out? This doesn't have to be the case. I help overwhelmed business owners remove this complexity in their lives and build those sustainable, profitable businesses. How do we do it? Well, through simple yet sophisticated systems with clear, actionable plans. Results is what it's all about. My proven strategies ensure that the sustainability of profitability and growth comes. You see it, you experience it. As a result, more personal time. It gives you the opportunity to enjoy what you've built, what you continue to build, a thriving business, building that legacy that you envision, and achieving that optimal balance between work life. Imagine this breakthrough, your next growth curve in your business, being admired by others maybe. If that's not for you, maybe just having a happy family life, feeling good about your business, being fruitful and not having to sacrifice everything you have. Well, I've got some examples for you. I'm going to talk about 3 people that I want to refer, and these are real people, real clients. I'll start off by talking about Natasha, CEO of a custom cabinet manufacturing company. She started off with cash flow issues, profitability issues, and company no more than about $1 million a year. In a matter of 2.5 years, with my help, she generated over $4 million annually with a real kick-ass team. Then we talk about Conrad. Conrad in construction business, renovation business. He took it from $800,000 to over $5 million and is currently forecasted at close to $7 million. How? Just restructuring, focused on what needed to be focused on based on these tips that I'm going to share with you. Better profitability, far greater than what he ever expected. And finally, we'll talk about Richard, also in the construction industry. We redesigned the process, the flow in his business, the structure in his business that led to greater productivity and as a result impacted bottom line of his profitability significantly. Now, talking about those tips, let's get to those 3 tips. The first one I want to share with you is mastering your most precious resource. What is it? Time. Traditional time management techniques don't really work. They fall short because they focus too much on the concept of time itself rather than the actions that drive results. So instead of merely managing time, which is not what our brains do, I want to encourage you to manage the tangible, the high impact activities, and eliminate or delegate tasks that don't directly contribute to your goals. Create a schedule that centers around these actions so you ensure that every moment spent moves you closer to the results and the objectives you want to achieve. Tip number 2, leverage the money you have for profitability. Just like time is a resource, money is a resource, and I want you to leverage that cash. Change that old formula that we're all taught, revenue minus expenses equals profit, and shift it to a new one. Revenue minus profit. Profit comes first this time as opposed to expenses. Revenue minus profit equals expenses. Remember, cash flow is just money coming in and out of your business. And what truly matters is not necessarily knowing how much money or the accounting or the bookkeeping manner of doing or working financials in your business, but seeing how you ultimately respond, how you affect, how you manage this resource called money. It's a behavioral based approach that is an absolute game changer. But again, go back to those formulas and really think what I'm saying. Fortunately, we don't have enough time today to discuss all of those, but it's something that is so important for you to think about. Your actions, your decisions as a business owner are absolutely key to ensuring your profitability, especially when it comes to cash. Tip 3, create and leverage your business systems that work for you. Move past the plain old standard operating procedure. Develop systems that are simplistic, that truly serve your business without breaking the bank. You can implement these straightforward and effective processes to streamline your operations. Very importantly, reduce workload. I'm sure you've heard of the saying, work smarter, not harder. Utilize affordable automation tools and ensure your team is trained to operate these systems effectively. People continuously say to me, Bruce, if only I knew these things existed. It's a big game changer. Now, these 3 tips are just the beginning. To truly transform your business and achieve lasting success, I want to introduce you to a comprehensive program and an approach that integrates these 3 principles into every aspect of your operations. The game-changing program is simply called the Profit, P-R-O-F-I-T system that comes into being. The Profit system consists of 6 critical steps. First step, prioritize your vision. Define what you truly want for your business, coming from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Realize your brand's potential. Step number 2, solicit feedback and explore untapped potential of your brand to unlock new opportunities. This is your business's brand, your business's message. Step number 3, optimize cash flow. Transform your financial mindset to strategically maximize revenue and drive that impact, that growth. Step number 4, focus on high impact actions. Stop trying to control time and start controlling your actions. Focus on high impact actions that drive success at every single level of your business. Number 5, implement effective systems. Implement, monitor, and refine your systems. Remember, simplicity, simple systems that create continuous learning and most importantly, create the results that you're looking for. And finally, step number 6, team up with the key people. Empower your employees, delight your customers, and collaborate with your vendors, your suppliers to create a thriving and dynamic business environment. But you might be thinking, and I don't blame you, Bruce, I've worked with someone else before and got no results. How's this going to be different with you? Unlike others who start with the business first, I start with you, the author of the business, first. I help you become the best version of yourself to lead the best business you can. Or you might have the question, or you might wonder, how can you solve my unique challenges, Bruce? Every business, I will tell you, every business experiences exactly the same challenges based on the stage of growth they're actually going through. Yours is no different. My program simplifies what others complicate. Once you click below to book, you'll be taken to a calendar to book your business building session. So please, don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. The session offers you clarity, insight, and strategy, and quite frankly, an eye-opener for most that join me in the session. It's called the Business Building Session. It provides you with all of this private help to propel your business forward, and it's all free. With my strong guarantee, you have nothing to lose, please, and everything to gain is what I want to see for you. Act now. Click the link, book your business building session, and start your journey towards a thriving, purpose-driven business and your life. Join a community of successful business owners that have transformed their lives and their legacies. Please don't delay. Take the first step towards doing this and changing your life. Thank you.